Well, hello there. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil. As you can see, we are heading back into Corpse Party. Blood Drive Chapter 6, Book of Shadows. We've been after this Book of Shadows for quite a while, even though that was the last game, but we're looking for a book right now. I don't know if we're going to find this book. Ishinuma's probably looking all over for me by now. Maybe I should head back. Though I really do need to unseal the pillars as soon as I possibly can. Oh, and by the way, it is in Japanese, so I'm going to go ahead and narrate it for you so that way you don't have to read. Enjoy. Been a pretty dope game though. I'm digging it. Alright, we don't need to do that. Last episode, I mean, we're unlocking pillars, obviously, and I had to spend a whole minute running away from these dudes, and it was scary. It was very intense. Oh shit! Oh my god, I just keep reacting to something. Does that mean there's a pillar over here? Shite, bro. Dude. Are they gonna follow me in here? Oh hell. Stretched across the floor. What's this? It matters? Creepy blackboard. I wish I could see ahead of me. Alright, where is... Oh man, I don't want to go out this door. They're waiting for me. Oh my gosh. That was intense. Why are they still out? I had to avoid those guys. Those are the guys that I was telling you about. Hey girl. Name tag. Hinegoka Girls, High Class 3-3 Miko Yura. Pushed from the great height by a friend who succumbed to darkening. That's why you don't be succumbing to darkening, baby. Alright, we're gonna save that because that scared the crap out of me, man. Never know when they're gonna be lurking around. Alright, you run but you can't hide. Angry spirits, alright. What about in here? Fixed to the wall. Is there still a dude down there? I remember there was a dude down there. Music's intense, man. Oh, there's a spirit in there. Do I have any talismans? Oh, inventory, that's right. I don't have any talismans, no. Alright, we won't mess with that yet because we won't survive that. Alright, just remember we gotta come back there. Oh hell, I think I screwed up. Dang it, I didn't want to do that. We're gonna leave it be. Don't come after me. Are you gonna... He's coming after me. Shite! Alright, that wasn't cool at all. Enter. This is wild. Alright, is he coming after me? He's coming after me. Alright, this is good. I think green means good, right? Blue means better? I hope it does. How am I still out of breath? Alright, where are you at? Nowhere safe. It could be safe. Shite, there you are. Thing again? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck with everything. Oh my god. I am not doing well. Alright, is it coming back this way? I think it's coming back this way. Alright, where'd it go? Oh my god, again, bro. Alright, I think it's gone. It's gone. Oh my god. Wow. All this just to check this person out? The Gaka girl's faculty decapitated with a sharp blade. Alright, I mean, let's cure the darkening. Why not, right? It's not gonna cure my body, but at least we got that going for us. Alright, didn't look like there was a place to go that way. Alright. Since we got that corpse, let's do that. Alright, I think that heals me too, so I think we're good. I wonder where this is. I don't think I've seen this before, not even in the other games. But that was too loud to bear. You can't proceed any further. Okay. Well, maybe let's go check, because I don't think I checked thoroughly. Alright, don't get caught by the tentacle beast. Yeah, okay, there's definitely no way. What did it say right here? It didn't say nothing. Okay. I think I need Kishinuma. It means I gotta go back to those guys. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Alright, save your energy. You're gonna need it. Alright, the Argus stone was reacting to something over here. Alright, there we go. Pass them with ease. Don't go into the vacuum, you idiot. Oh my god. Alright, I should probably start using my flashlight. Something on the floor. I'll take bandages, thank you. Shitter's full. Alright, Digimon Academy High Class 2-4 Hiroka Jamija committed suicide to escape the Red Helm. Oh, is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know why I keep checking that paper right there. Something on the floor. Oh, talisman, I'll take that. I wish they would give me more talismans though. Alright, what's here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another bathroom. Thank you for the door, the creepy pig. Okay, so we've done all this before. Alright, so creepy pagan symbols. Huh. Where am I supposed to go? Just use the bandage already, man. No. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Let's go and take a look at the candle first, and then we can save the bandage. Alright. Should investigate the wing a little bit more. That's so stupid. Alright. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, buddy! What? Okay, we're in here. Hopefully they don't follow me. There's a burned rat inside this heater. That's good eating. In case you ever get hungry, you can come back here. Shouldn't move it. Oh no. You shouldn't look. The girl's gonna die. I have a talisman. We're gonna remove the cloth. I slowly remove the cloth covering the object. What I found beneath it was, by all appearances, just an ordinary mirror. Nothing but my own reflection stared back at me. Oof. I have a talisman! Oh, what? I didn't even move. Oh, snap. I stared into the glass dumbfounded as a shadowy figure in a black dress appeared right behind me, shrouded in an eerie mist. The figure held a hatchet in her right hand and was raising it to her air to strike. Try using an item. Wait, I have a talisman! My reflection, moving independently, held her hand toward the mirror as if to say, give it here. Half on instinct, half on pure supposition, sorry. I motioned like I was handing the Argus cube to this other me. Suddenly, something fell out of my hand onto the floor with a substantial clank. I bent down to look a little closely at it and found it to be a crystal glimmering with a purple light. And as with the other pillar crystals, this light was emanating from within the stone itself. There was no mistaking it. Base obtained. The fifth pillar is the base. It's the mirror pillar, which sees through everything. I glanced back up at the mirror, and again, as anticipated, the statue was no longer visible, only I was reflected. Thank God, only one more to go. But just then... What? The nearby window began to rattle and groan, and from the corner of my eye I could see several black crows fly past it outside. When I turned to look, I found the number to be more than well expected. It was nothing but crows as far as the eye could see. In the very center of the dark, most empty room, I patiently sat on the sofa with my legs crossed. I must have looked like the king of darkness, with the smug grin on my face and a glass of red wine in my hand, my goblet, if you will. It won't be long now before Ayumi completes the hexagram. I pulled a stone from my pocket. It was the same design as the Argus cube I had given to Ayumi, though it had a different glow to it. This is no charm, girl. Like Argus with 100 eyes, I've got you firmly in my sights, Ayumi. It's a wonder you haven't caught on yet. What is a man? A miserable pile of lies. Where's that from? Now then, I should start making preparations. My book of shadows must have a proper receptacle after all. Oh man. Yo, Yukes, where the hell are we? Atsuki, don't leave my side, okay? If you do, we might never be able to see each other again. What? Whoa, Yukes, we're supposed to be best buds forever, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuka. That was a long-ass pee break. What were you doing in there anyway? Where's my big brother? I seem to have lost track of him somewhere. Come on, Yuka. Let's go find him together. Okay. This guy's totally up to something, Yukes. Don't let your guard down. I won't. Big brother, where are you? There was no response to her call. Yukes, it'll be okay, we'll find him. So what is this place anyway, and what kind of crazy trick do you use to get here? I think we're both out cold for a sec back there. Something just ain't right about this whole situation. I'm getting some seriously guilty vibes from you. Natsuki's tone was harsh though, as it felt forced enough that it could tell there was a mock anxiety behind it. You better not have lured us into this abandoned schoolhouse so you could try something funny. I got my eye on you. I just kept my mouth shut. There was no point in saying anything to this person wasn't worth the effort. It behooves me just to keep walking and hope she'd shut up. There's a wet towel here. Somebody wiped off on it. The rain's coming down hard, and it's probably best not to venture out too far. Hey, we got snacks. I don't blame you, girl. Oh, sorry. It just feels like my energy's running low. You want some ukes? No, I'm okay, though I've wondered, where do you keep all those potato chips? I got a bunch of different varieties tucked away under my skirt. My personal recommendation is a happy butter flavor. Delicious. Yuka seemed to be scared out of her gore when we arrived, but if nothing else, that Sasuke girl's weird behavior seemed to have broken her out of her little shell a little bit. I think it was this way. Holy moly, from somewhere in the distance we could hear an upbeat, almost carnival-esque tune playing very loudly. The sound of which was accompanied by the crunch of Sasuke's potato chips, which she was still busily chopping away at. That is loud. This sure is something else, Ukes. Munch, munch, munch. How'd you find this place anyway? I actually been here once before, but something's different now. Oh, hey, Ukes, you want some? Thanks, Sasuke, but I'm good for now. Holy hell, let's turn that off. The longer you live, the more people die. Hey, did you not come with me? Okay. Alright, what do we got going on? You didn't hear? There are sounds of angry spirits emanating within the room. It'd be best not to go in right now. But where is that blasted music coming from? My goodness. They couldn't have turned it down just a little bit? Oh, Jesus. That is crazy loud, bro. Gonna have to turn that down. Oh my god, it's making me friggin' making me run into things. Infernal Communion. Oh my god. Alright. We're gonna die before we get anywhere. Why is it so loud? Oh my god. Is this the door I need to go in and turn that crap off? Thank you. There was nothing but a gaping hole in the middle of the gym. So Satoshi's not in here. Are you sure he's anywhere? And where exactly are we again? This little ass munch is really starting to piss me off. I mean, sure, it didn't show on my face, but I was not happy with this little twerp one bit. Atsuki, this is a place that's haunted by a lot of really scary ghosts. Me and my brother and all his friends were trapped here once before. What? Well, you almost had me there for a sec. I didn't expect you, of all people, to start telling scary stories. Just don't leave my side, Atsuki. It's dangerous. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Alright. Might need to bandage up here in a little bit. Big brother! Finally, my goodness. Turn it back up again. That was crazy loud, bro. Damn, this hole goes down pretty deep. Isn't this rundown old shit shack like a super dangerous place to be? I bet even a gentle breeze could knock this place to the ground. It's pretty much totaled. Oh, snap. She was really trying my patience. I began positioning myself right behind her very slowly. Big brother really doesn't seem to be here, Misuto. I can see that. Let's head somewhere else. Damn, Misuto. That's dirty, bro. Doors affixed to the wall. What's this? Anything? Well, at least we're out of the music. My goodness, that was loud. You seem a little tired. Are you okay, Yuka? Do you want a drink of water? I'm fine. I'll take some. Oh no. Thirsty much? And he finally addresses me. My mom's just always telling me to drink a lot of water since there's so much salted potato chips. Your mom, huh? Do you have good parents? It depends on if you think hands-off parenting is progressive or lazy. I'd say they're pretty good though. I see. You want me to throw it away now? You're a dude, you handed it to me. You should be the one to dispose of it when I'm done. That's the mark of a true gentleman. Back me up on this, Ukes. Huh? Oh, yeah. You weren't even listening, were you? Board it up, okay. This is where we were, I think, right? Yes, no, maybe so? Yeah, that's where we were. Okay. Oh, hey buddy, your name and rest besides Takamura Trade School to a Shuta Indo. Head crush between gym doors. That's the way I want to go. Alright, let's not step on that. I don't know where we're going. Old fashioned loading. Name tag rest. Hinata high class 27 Fuda Narita scalded by boiling hot water. The face of the screen, your face burned into the screen, and it looks astoundingly alive, like it could be starting to move at any moment. Dark mist is seeping out of the cracks along the sliding door. Opening it seems a very bad idea. Okay. Do we go in here? Hard to tell, a lot of this stuff looks the same. Oh, we did not come in here. Okay, great. Oh, Jesus. Who are you? Okay. I will step away from you. There's a ghostly presence near the spirit board. Yeah, she's over there in the freaking... Oh my god! That scared me. Wow. Yeah, I found the ghostly presence. Alright, then over here. That was actually kind of scary. I was not expecting that to happen. Alright, we were definitely here. Okay, so we'll keep going right. Righty-tighty, baby, righty-tighty. There's no... Oh my gosh, okay. No righty-tighty. Lefty-loosey, baby. Lefty-loosey. Lucy as a goosey. Ugh. What's wrong, Satsuki? I drank way too much water. My bladder is at its max right now. It's fit to burst. Well, you're not gonna find a place to piss in here. You're more likely to get pissed on than pissed off. East Kawaki Middle School, Class 2-4. Yutu Sukata ultimately succumbed to fatigue after breaking both arms from being pushed down the stairs. Alright. Ooh. I almost hit that glass. Sadly, unmistakable and all too familiar sound of flesh being crushed is clearly audible from the other side of the door. This room seems to have already been consumed. Shite, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god! Okay. Well then. Nope, get away. Get away. Ah, you son of a biscuit. Misuto, you got powers, bro. Do something about this. We go this way? You better not follow me. You're following me. Oh, you bastard. We've already searched here. Let's try somewhere else. Okay. Juke. Boom, baby. Alright, where are we going? I don't have to stop for you. This isn't fair. Alright, hopefully she doesn't see me. Oh, she saw me. He saw me. We're dead. Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Big brother. I swear, if this ghost is still here, I'm gonna be so mad. Angry spirits. You don't want to anger no spirits. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well. That sucks. Okay, so I think this might be where we left off. Yeah? Yeah, there's that glass. Stupid glass. Alright, did we do anything here? Oh, there's the noose room. This is the noose room. Not the news, the noose. But nothing's happening. Okay, that's fine. I feel like one of these people should be able to go in here. Okay, I just need to find a candle so I can replenish my health. Or the fixated... Some kind of vicious chunky liquid in the bucket that looks to be equal parts blood and vomit. You can go pee now. Fix to the wall. Alright, let's be very, very careful. Never know what's gonna be lying on the floor. Horrible things written on the blackboard are glowing so brightly they almost seem to be backlit. Single black moth flitting around inside the cabinet. Notice all faculty and students, due to the recent kidnapping, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and aware at all times. Principal talking blah 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 blah. How's the door fixed to the wall? Just let me get out of here. Oh, hey. Oh, son of a biscuit. Emi Nagano spilled highly acidic chemicals on head. Alright. I guess she wanted to be Two-Face. Alright, let's see what this clock has to say. Extremely faint, eerie moans can be heard echoing from within the clock, although they're so quiet as to straddle that thin line between existent and imaginary. Alright, we're not gonna go up the stairs yet. See what we got in here. Something inside the cabinet. Oh, bandages. Hell yeah. Alright, let's not waste any time with that. Let us... there you go. We're gonna bandage you up, Yuko. Alright, cabinet door's frozen. Oh my god. Investigators have now discovered the whereabouts of the children who have gone missing from the town, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. Their bodies were recovered from the Heavenly Coast Elementary on September 18, 1973 in the presence of a male instructor alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appear to have their tongues severed and removed. Mutilations are far too grotesque to describe. The page is torn and can't read no more. Something not quite right about this cabinet. Alright. Okay. There's a head here. Hey, buddy. Name tag. Toshinari Nakajima. Thoroughly crushed and disfigured. Oh, Jesus! Now you're hiding, you're being watched. Yeah, and there's stuff all over the floor. Feel like it's whenever I get home and, you know, it's my kid's got a bunch of stuff on the ground. Thousand, I'll take that. Oh my gosh, come on, I need to find... What is that? Oh my god! Why did I fall for that? Oh my god, I fell for it again! Alright, let's go back to Yuka. Stuck and won't open. Alright, let's not check that again. That was dumb. What's all this? Alright, is this going upstairs? Yeah, it's going upstairs. Let's check over here. Come on, give me a candle. Massive bloodstain here. Oh, shite. No, we're not going. Don't enter, don't enter. Oh, I got one of these. Ah, you idiot. I forgot I had that. I'm trying to check the cabinet, bro. Let's try to check this. I wish it would at least like let you know. Sadly, I'm mistaken. All too familiar sound of flesh being. Okay, so I think we've actually been here. Oh yeah, I think that's the chick we were running away from in the before we died. I mean, we didn't die. What are you talking about? Getting too comfortable with this flashlight. I'm gonna start running out of batteries, bro. Oh, thank you. All right, good job, Yuka. Is that the girl's bathroom over there? Wait up for me for a sec. I gotta pee. Okay. Oh, I can't hold it. Pee, 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 pee. How'd you know about this place, Misuto? You really want to know? I'm the bearer of the new Book of Shadows, a container for the Nirvana and its core. Huh? Or I will be anyway. Big brother? That was your brother's voice? You should hurry up and catch up with him then. Oh, Misuto, you sneaky, sly little devil. Ooh, I thought those floodgates were never gonna close. Good thing I had some tissues with me, huh? Hey, this isn't funny. Where are you at, Ukes? Uh-oh. Where'd she go? Downstairs? Ukes, hold up! Bruh, we just abandoned her. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Tatsuki's throat began to convulse. She was no longer able to form words. She could only moan. Blood began flowing through her up her esophagus and dribbling down her chin.
Gentle.
Gently now. That's sadistic, bro. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Man, that's actually like 2025. People won't even stop to help. They just take pictures. Oh, my. It seems like your jaw's broken and your neck's not looking very straight either. Such a pitiful thing to happen to someone who's only in middle school. Let's hide that face of yours, shall we? I can't even bear to look at you right now. You're so sickening. A repulsive sight indeed. I took the pocket tissues from Suzuki's hand and placed 2 sheets over her face. They soaked through her blood with almost immediately turning practically invisible in the process. Already asleep, no matter how annoying or resistant they were, they're always so quiet and cute when the life leaves their bodies and turns them into mere things. Even a pissant like you will be cute soon enough. Holy moly. Her breathing became more and more erratic as her body rocked with convulsions. The last thing she'd hear before departing this mortal coil would likely be my footfalls as I walked down the stairs away from her. Brutal, bro. Big brother, where are you? Go give your friend a bandage, dude. Can't run anymore. Uh-oh. Big brother? Excuse me. Misuto, your brother's dead. What? Sadly, he didn't stand a chance against Sachi's curse. See, take a look over there. On the floor where I was pointing, there was a mass of organic matter. The only identifiable elements remaining on this clump of meat were a tuft of black hair and the tattered, bloody remains of what used to be a white shirt. That's your brother. No, it can't be. I'm sorry I couldn't save him. He was calling your name until the bitter end, too. That's not true. Big brother's fine. He told me last night. It can't be true. It can't be. But it is, and on top of that, Satsuki's dead too. What? I kicked her down the stairs myself. Want to see? I kicked her, and when she hit the bottom, her jaw split clean open. Fucking middle school ditz was all wheezing and sputtering. Oh, damn. She going Super Saiyan 2? Yes, this is what I've been seeking. Just what I'd expect from a Heavenly Host survivor. Your spirit aura is off the charts. It's over 9,000. Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? The reason I brought you here is, yes, because I can use you. Huh? Satoshi Machida, your little sister, is mine. Now, all that remains is our little group project, Ayumi. I wonder where the last pillar is. Is that a bell? There were no bells at Heavenly Host before. Could it have something to do with the final pillar? I mean, maybe. Just maybe. But we couldn't go up there because it was too loud. We can't go that way either. I do declare. Alright, let's, Oh, hey. Leave me alone, guy. Burned rat inside the heater? Something inside the cabinet. Staircase key obtained. Oh, okay, cool. Loose candies scattered around the inside cabinet seem to have been there for a long time, as they took the smell oddly moist and surrounded by various bugs. Well, I almost didn't see that. I feel like there should be something in these desks. Oh, there's a body there. I didn't even see the body. Yaniga. High Class 3-1, Tetsuya Suzuki. Suffered heart attack. Okay, well, that's a reasonable way to go, I guess. Alright, come on, you gonna come at me? There was angry spirits in here earlier. Oh wait, no, this wasn't it. Alright, let's be safe. That bell sure sounds a lot closer now. Is it above me? Alright, we already talked to you. But yeah, we couldn't get closer because it was so loud. Oh, we can listen to it now. Okay. Oh, did we go up or down? Alright, let's go down first, because clearly the bell's going to be up. There's a tremendous spiritual presence at the bottom of the staircase. Countless lost souls are silently screaming in agony and despair. It would be best not to go this way. Okay, well thank you for answering that question for me, game. I really appreciate it. This place didn't exist in the last Heavenly Host. Alright, I shouldn't run too much because I feel like I might have to run and get away at any given time. I climbed a long, winding staircase that snaked its way up to the walls of the tower, and I hugged those walls the whole time. The entire central area was wide open with nothing but rickety old guardrail between me and the very, very long fall. As I climbed higher and higher, the Argus Cube's light began to blink more and more intently. It has to be here. It sure is high up, though. Better go. Cover your ears. Suddenly, the bell toll rang out louder and clearer than before, with such intense, unavoidable force that I was completely frozen in my tracks and instantly in pain. This same sound had been heard multiple times since arriving in the Nirvana, but this was the first time I had been so overbearing. Even with my fingers in my ears continued to pulsate, resonating with the incredible noise. The sound was just too all-encompassing to block out. Present, even when absent. It hurts, my eardrums are gonna burst. Alright, what do? I braced myself for the next toll, expecting it to be the end, but it didn't come. And though the ringing never quite left my ears, it did slowly begin to abate, if only slightly. It really was scary. I hope there aren't any more loud sounds. You and me both, because I don't want to restart all this over again. Oh, shite. What? The body of Yoshikazu Yanagi, in addition to being crucified, he's also had a stake driven through the back of his head. Yoshikazu, what have they done to you? Hey, that's the spirit doll. You remember the doll from the first one? Wait, what? His body, in addition to being crucified. Why would he be here? Who would have done this to him? Who is even that? I don't even... Yoshikazu? Did I just hear a voice, or was that still the ringing? I could have sworn that I was an unmistakable voice of Shichiko Shinozaki. Uh-oh. Things are about to get crazy. I had no idea stairs could be this tiring. You're telling me, sister. Oh, hell. Whoa, we got the key. Yeah. See, happy endings. I sure hope there is a... Oh, hey, how you doing? Who's us? Oh, they're fighting. Marguerite grabbed down the primal beast like a Sousa by the hair and pinned her down. Ah, hold still, you little bitch. Ugh. How cute. She thinks she can overpower me. Even if I took her back to the real world, she'd still never be appointed executive officer now. Yeah, you're a real pain in the ass, you know that? A tall shrine with a bell could be seen from the window. And from its peak, there were 6 columns of light stretching upward. Ayumi? Huh. Huh. Oh. Did she really gather all of them? Is she out of her fucking mind? Oh, snap. At long last, I'd reached the top, and there it was, the 6th pillar in all its horrifying glory. Are those my friends? It looked like some bizarre growth was coming down from the roof, composed entirely of long dead corpses. I observed it in horror, mouth agape and fluttering winged insects scraped up against my ear canal. All the corpses' necks had red ceremonial-looking markings emblazoned upon them. This 6th and final pillar was the crown, and what a sight it was. Alright, I sure hope I didn't have to save it, because if I did, I'm screwed. Alright, we can do laps. We can just do laps instead. I don't mind that. So, this is the last one. I close my eyes and reach out to try and touch the markings of one of the corpse's necks. What the hell are you doing? Stop! Don't agitate the pillars any more than you already have! You again, huh? Look, just stay out of my way. Stop! Oh, oh! I'll take that. Oh, as she screamed, Misuto leaped from out of nowhere and snatched the water pillar crystal, mercy of Marguerite's chest, before she had any idea what was happening. Is that all you got, Marguerite the Matuba? Misuto looked on a sick pleasure, sticking his tongue out playfully as Marguerite plummeted to a certain doom. Satisfied, he then turned his attention toward the final pillar, which had just finished unsealing. Oh man. Oh man. The light began to shine even brighter. I could only watch, stunned and squinting as this new spectacle unfurled before me. What is this? There was a powerful blast of wind, and then the pillar crumbled. Holy smokes, bro. Unbeknownst to me, the other pillars had crumbled as well. The entire school rumbled and shook beneath our feet. Oh god, I'm scared. What's happening? Somebody help me! Suddenly, the entire Nirvana was blanketed in impenetrable darkness. It's as if the whole place vanished, only to be replaced with an empty void. Ugh. Whoa. I could sense that I was crouched on the ground, clutching my forehead, slowly raised my line of sight up, the faintest hint of glow catching my attention. Above me, I could see the sky, though it was muted, distorted, and discolored, as if being filtered through a warped purple veil. It looked a bit like the aurora borealis. A few moments passed in a relative silence, only for the stillness to be broken by the sound of echoing from the sky above. It was reminiscent of ice cracking on the surface of a lake. The scenery that lay before me was like something out of a dream. Even then, after everything I'd been through, I had a tough time believing it was real. What's happened? Then there was another sound directly in front of me. I'd best describe it as a massive metal collapsing to the ground. I turned my head down slightly and saw it looked like a piece of limestone with an eerie white glow. This was, I knew, the crystallized power of the final pillar. It's the last crystal. Crown obtained. I picked it up and almost immediately Misuto tossed the stone he'd taken from Maguri over to me. Ayumi, take out all the crystals you've gathered. That's a fine greeting after all this time. Formalities are meaningless. Take out the crystals and put them down all together. Damn it. There was too much at stake for me to dwell on this. Begrudgingly, as instructed, I took out the crystals out from my pocket and fit them together in a single object. Oh, Ayumi, what have you done? They snapped into place snugly and with one final bright light fused inseparably. The result was more or less a round crystal with a black sheen reminiscent of hematite. This, I would learn, would be called Kabla Dagra, and it was now complete. Wow! So with this, Sachi can be defeated and all my friends resurrected? Nicely done. Misuto flashed me a wry smile, but then... Ayumi... Aiko, you're alright! Ayumi, listen, I need to apologize to you. Her clothes had been burned in several spots. The skin underneath was now black with ash and red blood. The nurse's office, thank goodness. I wonder if there's anything I can use in here to treat burns. What Sachi burned me with was spirit fire, so water's no good. Fortunately, spirit fire is susceptible to talismans, and I had plenty of those on me. That has to be what saved me. But my skin is pretty scorched. I'll need to disinfect it at least. Disinfect? I leaned against the wall and smirked in spite of myself. Am I actually trying to survive in here? I have no way home anymore, but that's not the point. I'm trying to live in longer now than I have to. The invincible intelligence agent, huh? What a joke. I literally just walked right in here without a care in the world, and now look at me burned to a crisp. I let myself slide down the wall until I was sitting, then I stared out into the window defeated and alone. Yes. What did I say to her when I left? See you in half a year? Now I don't even know when I'll see her again. No, that's not true. I won't ever see her again. I looked down at the floor and breathed a deep sigh. My fate lies here in this school, huh? Alongside Naho, Sayaka, and Haruki. There's just no fighting it. I brought this on myself. I stood up and placed my hand in the infirmary door. Though I'm going to continue fighting it anyway until my final breath, so I guess I'm trying to survive in here, even if it's just for one moment longer. When I opened the door, I saw what chilled me to my core. Huh? This was not a school infirmary, this was a clinic from Yoshi's home. What's going on? This isn't Heavenly Host. There was a person sitting at the desk. Her face wasn't visible from the back, but her identity seemed clear. There was no doubt about it. This was a document she gave Maguri Mizuki in the clinic from Yoshi Shinazaki's estate, so this must be Yoshi herself. Her nurse was writing something in presumably her journal, and she was focused on the task and remained oblivious to everything else around her. Or at least she seemed oblivious. If she didn't notice me, she didn't care. She just kept writing. I was a fool. Right now, since Shichiko swallowed the Nirvana, things are peaceful, but who knows how long that'll last. What's gonna happen if Shichiko's life ends? I've analyzed the anagrams and determined that all the spells written in this book are nothing more than theories. Not one of them has been properly tested. There are no success rates, no data of any kind, so why was I naive to attempt something so foolish? I devoted everything I have, my blood, my soul to it, and that was destined to never succeed in the first place. destined never to succeed. I'm afraid so. You've been striving toward a hopeless ideal this whole time. And Yoshi Shinozaki yourself said all this? That can't be right. You told me I could bring them all back. If I can't, then what was the point? I began to shudder and my voice was going hoarse. Had I made the same mistake twice, gone after the same way to undo things only to make them far, far worse? Aiko could see how much this revelation was affecting me, and her bit her lip. She seemed like she finally succumbed to her own conscience. It's the same for me. Honestly, I was half in doubt the whole time, or I guess it would be more accurate to say I never actually believed you'd be able to do it. I'm sorry, I let you down here to achieve my own goals. You. I just wanted to see my friends who were gone. I wanted to hear their voices just one last time. And now look at you, bloody and burnt. This was like a new Aiko, bearing it all as opposed to hardening her heart like she always had. She wanted friends, and she finally made some. Now all she wanted to do was cherish them. Tears streamed down her cheeks faster than she could react to them. She quickly gave up on wiping them away, elected instead to look down and hide her face in her hands. Aiko. Bravo! Before I even realized it, Misuto had snatched the Kabbalah dagger from my hand in calculated precision. What are you doing? Nice work, Bravo, indeed. You. Humans can't be brought back to life. The very notion is absurd. Is your pea brain really so full of flowers and rainbows that you actually believed you could cheat death? Misuto's condemnation and contempt seemed to have even greater effect on Aiko than me. Her face was racked with guilt and sadness. I was starting to share my expression. However, as the implications of his actions began to dawn on me, I fell backward into a sitting position on the ground. The book was always meant to destroy, not create. There's not a single page in that about revival. If a book of acknowledges you, it grants you great power. That's it. And you Lassie, you truly are a worthless bitch. However, even garbage like you isn't completely useless. You were crucial to my plan, and you should thank your lucky stars for that. This is the crystallization of wisdom possessed by the witches. It's everything from inside that book you carelessly lost. Ayumi everything, and with that, I can create a new book of shadows. Misuto inserted the Nirvana's crystal into the depression of this book. The skin is nothing more than a case, using the manuscript left behind by my grandfather. By his grandfather? A sharp tone rang out and the entire area was quickly bathed in a contradictory light, black as night yet bright as the noonday sun. Yes, 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 at long last the Nirvana is spreading! What is that? Take a look, isn't it spectacular? It's coming! Oh wow, hey. The sky had what it looked like a giant gunshot with the spiderweb cracks projecting outward from it, and the gunshot was now growing into a full-on gaping hole. And inside that hole, an upside-down view of the real world was clearly visible. Oh man, it was nighttime, so everything was a little bit dark, but it was absolutely identifiable of the world as we knew. And in that world, a small, black, grain-like object began emanating from the floating orb, clustering the locusts and dancing across the sky. Miss Kwan, look! Through the fissure in the sky, we could see the nighttime scenery from the real world. What is that? Don't tell me where. This is a surprise. It seems like this place is inside the black sphere we saw hanging over Tokyo. Does that mean heavenly hosts has already appeared in our world? By all appearances, yes. It's a rather terrifying prospect. If the wall that separates the real world and the ever after were to break, the two shall become one. I can't imagine how this plane would manifest itself. That shrine with the bell is fully lit now. Miss Kwan, Satoshi Kishinuma, let's go! Yes, let's. Alright, come on, Yoshiki. Don't stay behind, man. You know what's gonna happen if you do. Shinozaki, where the hell did you go, damn it? A new book of shadows. With it, I have obtained the full power of the Nirvana. The power to suppress your past Sachi. Okay, so use it and stop her. Her curse is spreading across the world, right? So save everyone. That's the whole reason I gathered these crystals, isn't it? Fat chance. I don't give two shits about this world or Sachi or any of that. I just needed you so I could make this book. So you were just using me after all. Yeah, fucking duh. I was clenching my fist so hard that my scrawny arms were quivering. Right as I might to think up of a response, there were just no words for this. All I could do was glare. Go ahead and hate me. You're too late to actually make any difference. You see that hole in the sky? It's the beginning of the end. The Nirvana has finally begun seeping into reality. The whole world will take a downturn now, falling prey to the absolute chaos and death. You gotta be fun! Every single person on Earth will go stark raving mad, and it's all thanks to you, Ayumi Shinozaki. Your utter obliviousness has ensured that my wish will be fulfilled. In a way, I suppose that makes you a death goddess, doesn't it? The most tragic and deranged one to ever exist. He's beyond corrupt. With this... What are you even trying to do here? Get revenge, of course. Misuto slowly turned around, revealing a startlingly cold and expressionless face. Yet even his features had no depth, his eyes shone with an almost cartoonish malevolence. He had quite literally become an embodiment of pure evil. Oh snap. From a spot in the real world was clearly visible to us through a fissure in the sky. A large black monolith-like pillar suddenly sprouted from underground. Nirvana's power lust couldn't be satiated by this dimension alone, so it would seem it's begun spreading there as well. That, my friends, is the Entity Wall. Come on, Nirvana, is that all you got? You can do better than that, and you will, because guess who's gonna control you? That's right, I am. He pounded the book, and just like that, another Entity Wall formed. This time it spawned beneath the freeway, puncturing and utterly destroying it, scattering countless cars and bikes which every which way like there were toys. What? Ignorant fools, I'll show you my version of justice. The Yagure will never die. Stop, please. Ayumi. I wasn't asked for believing in you. You certainly were. I was keeping track of you through that Argus cube the whole time. You were like a loyal puppet doing my bidding without even knowing it. The only beings capable of crystallizing the power of the Nirvana and the inheritors of the Shinozaki bloodline, you see? So I had no choice but to let you do the dirty work in my stead. To think it would go this smoothly, though, it took almost no effort to link the Nirvana and the real world. Haha. You liar, you double-crosser, you traitor, you told me I could bring them all back. Whining like a baby, can't save you now. And the new Grimoire will be perfect. And you won't have any worry your pretty little head about it anymore, because I'll be releasing you from your duties as Shinozaki. Understand? This book controls full power of Nirvana, and the inheritor of the Book of Shadows, considerably powerful, isn't going to be in the Turbo's tomb, nor will it be any of the Shinozaki lineage. It'll be me. I don't care who inherits it as long as it's not sick freak like you. Just give me the book. Think of how you're gonna do it when you assist Phil. Ooh, what was that? That sounded like a blah, 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 blah. Are you a fucking idiot? Nothing is gonna make me a dead bitch feel a damn thing. Dead bitch? Don't you Don't tell me everything you said about Hino was all a lie too. Misuto flinched slightly. It seemed to have struck a nerve, though how deeply that nerve ran, I couldn't say. He recovered quickly, but still. Ugh. Oh! What of it? All you need to know is your sister was a dumbass, throwing everything away that she had worked for, and even sacrificing her own life to save the likes of you. My tear glands twitched in pain. Every negative emotion came flooding through me at once. I wanted to pounce on this man. I wanted to wring his neck. I wanted him to die. Your usefulness has come to an end for me. Thanks to you, the end of the world is closer than ever. All that's left for you now is to repent for your sins and perish. Is that really my fault again? All those deaths were on me, all the suffering, the pain, the fear, it was all caused by me. I'll take mercy on you though and send you to meet your sister right now. Prepare to die. Run, Shinozaki! Ishinuma, seriously go, this guy's lost it. Ah, you dare speak ill of me? I know that peasant face of yours. Who are you again? Ishinuma, stop, it's too dangerous. Yeah, I know, just get away from him. But he's probably right, it was my own reckless behavior that caused all this to happen. It's because I don't think before I act. Tsushimoto, Miss Yui, Moshigi, Shinohara, even my sister. It's all my fault, all my fault. I wish I'd never been born. I tried to scream those words, but my voice was so hoarse that they came out almost as a squeak. I crouched down and I buried my face in my hands at this point, and in doing so, I failed to notice the sudden appearance of none other than Sachiko in a red dress and all. Inazaki, no, this isn't your fault. You're not responsible. You just wanted everybody to be happy. You wanted to see your friends live well. And, well, who the hell could possibly find fault with that? Being tricked isn't your fault. It's the fault of the person who tricked you, so get that through your thick skull. You did nothing wrong. You are not to blame. Numa. Everybody's here. Overpower the dude. Yoshiki! Last rap! Shinozaki! Huh, sis? Mochida, you're all here, but why? Misuto ceased trying to wrestle with Kishinuma, instead making a grand sweeping motion with his hand. Huh. He did it again. Best needs to learn when to quit. I felt like I was covered in a thin film of snot and tears by this point, but I put on the most intimidating face I could manage, and I tried to stare Misuto down. He did stop and stare back, though it certainly wasn't due to intimidation. You know, you failed. You've left nothing of value behind in this world. Ah! What the hell is your problem? You're Satoshi Mochida, huh? In that moment, the entire space shook violently, moving every which way beneath our feet. As this occurred, a massive, virtually indescribable object floated in existence behind us. How marvelous! It's the seventh pillar, the Seraphon of knowledge. I made this happen with the power of my Book of Shadows. What in the world? It's over, Ayumi. With this destructive pillar, it won't be just a simple fissure anymore. The wall between our worlds will break down and reality will fuse with their nirvana. What's happening to your stomach? Huh. There was a light emanating from your stomach, but as soon as I caught a glimpse of it, it disappeared. An illusion?
Yeah.
Nice try. Now, get ready to bring down the wall, shall we? Heavenly hosts will crumble too, you know. But you'll make a fine sacrifice, Ayumi, as you will know, Kuaniwa. You know me? Of course, you're that famous prodigy, the human who raised standards across the board of medicine, occult studies, and technology. Mochida, Nakashima, and Kishino turned their heads at once to look at Quan, jaws tightly agape. The three of them had no knowledge of any of this, so all they could do was stare in disbelief. Unfortunately, due to your immense talents, your parents and your sister alike have inevitably corrupted, and now look at how well that worked out for them. No, that's not true. Now, then I'm a bit bothered by that. I couldn't locate the Nirvana's core, but no matter. Once the school's been turned to rubble, I'll have the time and all the time in the world to find it. And then the new Book of Shadows will be complete. Miss Kwan looked down at her ever after stones, but the spirit meter she'd attached to them still wasn't fully charged. No good. Very nice. Good boy. Well, what do I do? I hesitated for a moment, torn as whether I should try and stop Misuto or prioritizing lending a hand to Kishinuma and my friends. I can't let this happen. I will stop you. Oh, the fuck was that? Stop. You have to stop this. That was the most desperate cry I had heard from Aiko. Please don't kill her. This just had nothing to do with this. How pathetic. Just as Miss Kwan screamed, a giant hellish beast spawned right before our eyes in the front of his enormous mouth. It made a beeline straight for Aiko and passed right through her body. Something not unlike black smoke coiled around it for a moment. It roared like a dinosaur, twisted his body and then to and fro, and flew over the guardrail and exited the scene. The only thing it left behind was Aiko's body without a head. Oh shite. Oh my god. Okay. That just happened. She remained upright for a split second and tumbled lifelessly over the railing into the pit. Whoa. Well, that's what happens when you hesitate, I guess? I don't know what the right choice was. I don't even know what choice it picked. The bits with you, Heavenly Host Elementary. Now, if I get the wrong ending, I have to do all that over again. I might just quit this game. As if on cue, the entire school began to shake violently. So violently that not a single one of us could keep our balance. This was well beyond any other earthquakes we'd experienced at Heavenly Host to date. The shaking eventually died down, but things looked a lot different when it did. The sky above was now blood red, with certain sections here and there bursting with black flames. And on that note, farewell, my guinea pigs. How could this happen? The nirvana of this school is gonna collapse. Miss Kwan, is there some way back? Ever after stones aren't fully charged yet. It'll be several hours yet until they are. No. I was slumped over, crying my eyes out as this conversation unfolded. Miss Kwan looked over at me, however, and saw something else. A girl in the red dress standing directly behind me. Sachiko. You may yet be able to save yourself. What? Sachiko Shinozaki has possessed you. You should listen to what she has to say. I objected strongly for obvious reasons, but I knew she was right, at least about the possession. I could sense Sachiko behind me. I could see her now too, but everyone else present, Miss Kwan, the only other one could see. Miss Kwan, no, I'm staying with you all. Well, I don't mean to be blunt, but if those tears of yours are true, then you do feel some sense of responsibility for what happened here. Then the only way you can atone and live on is watch over the future of this world and protect this. If you choose death, even with there's a chance to live, you're simply giving up, you're running away. We don't have time to argue, go! I was absolutely inconsolable, but Miss Kwan just smiled. She stood behind and patted Sachiko on the head. Sachiko, responsible for so much pain and torment, now looked for all the world like a pure, innocent, lost little girl. Reacting to this new stimulus, Sachiko closed one eye and turned her head toward Miss Kwan, a satisfied expression on her face. Please? I'm responsible for so much pain and loss in life, yet only I get to be saved? I had no conscious desire to go along with this, yet it seemed like I was. Whether I liked it or not, everything around me began glowing white and my body was lifting off the ground. Be strong. It really was so much like Miss Yui. Below me, I could see Mochida shielding Nakashima from the falling debris and staring at my rapidly ascending body. Kishinuma stood back up by now and was watching me as well. And in an instant, the turbulent fates of Mochida, Nakashima, Kishinome, and Miss Kwan all came to a close as the four of them were distinctly and unmistakably clustered before my eyes. My vision warped, my memories jumbled. And then there was just the sky that hung above the real world, above our world. The black orb was there, and it was swelling up bigger and bigger, almost like a fetus rapidly gestating to term. It quickly grew too big to be contained and burst open. Strands of black energy shot out in all directions, and the entirety of the night sky was dyed eerily reddish black. Their nirvana was now broken free of its bonds, and it wasted no time pulling the real world into its embrace. Everybody died? Oh my god. Okay, well, let's do that then. Alright, well, that's chapter 6. Alright, well, I think right there is where we're going to cut off, because clearly we ran out of chapter. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next, baby. Peace.